Hello everybody and welcome. This is Adrian and today I want to talk about the 5 worst idea groups in Europa Universalis IV. By worst idea groups, what I mean is the idea groups that are the least useful compared to other idea groups for specific goals, such as making money or colonizing. Please note that this list is subjective and mostly based on my experience in single-player EU4 Iron Man campaigns. Number 5 is espionage ideas. Even with the relatively recent change of -20% aggressive expansion impact, espionage ideas remains one of the weakest diplomatic idea groups. While an extra diplomat, AE reduction, and an advisor cost reduction are useful, the rest of the idea group is so bad that espionage isn't worth taking, with spy defense, claim fabrication cost reduction, embargo and privateer efficiency, rebel support efficiency, and yearly corruption having only negligible impacts on gameplay. In over 1,500 hours of playing EU4, I have not once ever taken espionage ideas. Number 4 is economic ideas, which is possibly a strange choice to some of you folks, but I'll explain. In my opinion, economic ideas is too weak of an idea group on its own to be worth taking, with bonuses like global autonomy reduction, production efficiency, tax modifier, interest per annum reduction, and land maintenance modifier being too small to make much of a difference in most campaigns. While I admit that construction cost reduction, development cost reduction, and inflation reduction can be incredibly useful, especially for countries with numerous gold mines or for countries that want to build tall, overall, an idea group with only 3 ideas worth taking and 5 that are relatively negligible is a bad way to spend admin points. Number 3 is exploration ideas, which also may be a strange choice to you, but I'll explain. Although exploration is obviously required for any country wishing to colonize, it's actually a relatively weak idea group for colonizing, with its only large impacts being allowing exploration, 1 colonist, global settler increase, and global colonial range. Everything else like global tariffs, expel minorities cost reduction, naval forcement modifier, envoy travel time, and casus belli on primitives have only negligible benefits when it comes to colonizing, and expansion makes for a much better idea group on which to spend points. The number 2 and number 1 worst idea groups in Europa Universalis IV are, you guessed it, naval and maritime ideas. In my opinion, building a strong and large navy is easy enough to do in EU4 that taking idea groups that are specifically designed to buff your navy is a bad way to spend points, especially military points that could be used on other groups like quality or offensive, or diplomatic points that could be used for trade or diplomatic. Building a large and strong navy really only requires a good economy in EU4, and it just doesn't make sense to spend points on naval or maritime ideas when there are so many better ways to spend monarch points. And there you have it folks, the top 5 worst idea groups in Europa Universalis IV. Let me know what you guys think of this list and what other type of content you want to see in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next video.